appreciate this as public commentary and not a Q&A. Fully appreciate that. I think I'm the receiving end of myself. Just a couple of comments. I just want to remind the council, and I know I'm preaching to the choir, but I feel remiss if I don't mention it each time there's a presentation. Annie had mentioned that currently it brings in $84,000 of taxes, and hopefully that's, tenfold in the future, over 800,000. I just want to remind the council that based on how school budgets work, the school budget will not be increased by a dime of that tax revenue. It is also not increased if, I heard during the candidates forum that if we increase corporate sponsorship or we bring in more corporate, that also does not increase the school budget by a penny. By statute, the school budget is set by the previous year's school budget, and we only get 2% of that number. So whether Amazon puts its headquarters at Shepherd Colic or not, we don't see a dime of that. And you had mentioned that there's roughly 32 school-age students coming out of that development. The school has the distinct pleasure of working with 2 municipalities. So we're not just concerned with River Road, we're also concerned with Post Office Plaza, First Student property, Dixie-Dale property, as well as the skate park. So 32 here, 32 there. It adds up, and it does have an impact on the school district, and it's up to the councils and the school district to decide how that impact unfolds, and hopefully we can work together. And Carolyn in the borough and Tracy Ness are representatives, so we certainly have an open door there. I just wanted to make sure that everybody is very clear that the school district does not receive any income from any of the tax increase. It's great that it goes into the municipalities and disperses. I'm not arguing that. I just want to clear from a school district point of view, the school district receives none of that. But yet, if we receive 30 kids, there's an offset there. 30 from each of these properties will have an impact. Some people also say, well, gosh, for the last 40 years, we've been selling a house that, people like myself, no school-age children in it, and I sold it to somebody with 3 children. And let's say 10 of my friends did the same. Well, that's 30 kids, and we've never given money to the school district. I argue that the residents have, in fact, given a ton of money in the form of referendums and second questions that we've added over the years. That's how the school district has offset those costs. We've built onto the high school twice in the last 10 years, onto the middle school twice. We've added several second questions to pay for STEM technology to teachers and some of the security officers. So it is being paid for by the residents. It's just being paid for later in the form of referendums and second questions. So I apologize for